get into the routes that we talked about. The first one is the most simple one, defending the four vertical. And as you can see on the screen, we've got the corners, the free safety, and the strong safety. Now for us, our free safety declares the strength side, a passing strength side. In a 2-by-2 or shoot formation, our free safety is going to, if there is a wide side, he will declare a wide side as the strength side. If there's not a wide side, we just go left for the sake of simplicity. Now we game plan that from week to week. If we may want to send our passing strength to a certain receiver or receiver's side, which we do all the time. But when we start in the spring with installing our whole package, it's always right side or to the left. In our 4-2-5, that D represents our dawg linebacker. He knows that he is the fifth DB. We package out a 5-2, a 4-3, and a 4-2-5, and he is the adjustment guy. He's the one that makes the fifth DB, the third linebacker, and the fifth defensive lineman. So we do that by the phraseology of our fronts. For our purposes tonight, the word base is our 4-2-5. So the dog's heard the word base in the huddle. He knows he's tied to the secondary, and he listens to the free safety, and the free safety lines him up on the left or the right. We have an open corner and a boundary corner, and we will send that to the corner, the dog, and the free safety all travel together, and the strong safety and the open corner will go the other side. The buck and the rock are the same way. Now, even though the buck and the rock are inside linebackers, we toyed with this for a couple of years and found out it's more simple on pass rules if we just simply have the buck ends up going to the call side with the dog. So our dog and our buck are always on the strong side, and our rock is always weak. All right, so then you get into your run situations. You say, well, okay, is he an A-gap player or a B-gap player? We found out that really doesn't make any difference to them. They learn to play A-gap or B-gap depending if they've got a 1 in front of them or a 3 in front of them. That's easier than it is trying to remember which side you're on for your passing rules. So again, for simplicity's sake, our dog and our buck are always going to go to the strong side with our corner and our field corner and our free safety. And that makes it, now they have one set of rules that they operate by with the passing game. Now in our standard cover 6, the corner and the free safety on the left are going to play quarters. Meanwhile, the strong safety in the corner on the right are going to play cover 2. So let me go ahead and play this. And it kind of just shows you the drops. A couple of things. Let's talk about technique with our corner, our open or field corner. We're gonna leverage receivers inside in zone coverage. We're gonna line up 2 yards inside and 6 yards deep, and we're gonna slow pedal out the first 3 steps to try to get a read on a 3-step drop or a run. And then beyond that, we're going to maintain inside leverage on the number 1 receiver while we're reading number 2. Number 2 will tell us a lot of what we've got. So we start in the spring, and our corners, as they are backpedaling out, they are going to read number 2's release to see if it's a vertical release, an inside release, or an outside release. That's going to dictate to them whether or not they are going to inside leverage number 1 or outside leverage number 1. For example, if number 2 runs a flat route, shallow route, then he's no longer a threat. So the corner knows now he's got bracket help out of the free safety, so he can convert on a post route to outside leverage and let the free safety inside leverage, so you've got a bracket on the number 1 receiver. So with the open corner, again, it's good. We have that one guy, and that's what he does most of the time. Meanwhile, the other corner is a cover 2 corner, and as he is trying to work and maintain outside leverage on 1, he's got hands on 1, eyes on 2, and he's got anything in the flat, and the strong safety is going to pedal out. The strong safety needs to be 10 yards deep, 1 yard outside the hash. When the ball is snapped, reading the release of number 2. Number 2's flat, he's got number 1. Number 2's vertical, he's got number 2. Our rock linebacker is going to wall and carry the number 2 receiver. Our buck linebacker is going to work hook curl 2 to 1, and our dog linebacker is going to work 1 to 2. Now, one of the things that we can do with our dog linebacker, you get a team that puts the twins to the wide side of the field. That buck's got a long ways to go, and so they like to take advantage if your dog linebacker is working out to 1 too quickly. And so they'll just sit down number 2 and throw them the ball for about a 4-yard gain and then we have to rally the tackle. By the time you get him tackled, it's 7 or 8 yards. So anytime there's a lot of space or we see a team that likes to do that, we add the word wall. So we go base 31, cover 6, wall. The word wall simply tells the dog now he's going to wall number 2 to take away that hop, reroute him, and that's when we call wall, he is going to beat the crap out of him for about the first 4 or 5 yards, reroute him, and then work to 1. And that's been pretty effective in stopping that little dead area pass. So we have 2 different versions we can play with the dog. If they're trying to set up a little hop, number 2, we can wall him. If the number 2 guy, and a lot of teams we play, we will set our strength to their best receiver side, and their slot guy, their guy that's off the line of scrimmage, many times is their best receiver. And so we can actually get some bracket help out of the dog by disrupting the route off the line of scrimmage, and we've won a lot of games by doing that. So we change that look up as we go through the course of the game and from week to week, so teams really can't get a fix on what we're doing. The other thing we do, as I mentioned earlier, is we go to a lot of cover 40. And cover 40 says we're going to play cover 4, quarters on the free safety side. The other side, we're going to play zero coverage with the strong safety in the corner. And the next thing we do is we add the word show. We call 40 show. We're going to show cover 2 pre-snap and then stem down late and play man. Or we go cover 6 show. Means we're going to play cover 4 and cover 2. We're going to show man and bail out late and play cover 2. And this has a way of really disrupting the quarterback's rhythm and his pre-snap reads if you just simply will disguise. And that's a very simple disguise. We had one word. It means show. Those are 2 basic concepts on that weak side, is zero or cover 2. So we're going to tell them what we want them to line up in. The word show says show the other one. And that other one might be something different depending on what we do in the game plan situation from week to week. So again, 4 vertical. The dog is working 1 to 2. The buck linebacker is going to work 2 to 1. The corner is going to sit inside leverage on number 1 receiver, and the free safety is going to sit inside leverage on number 2. So on the weak side, the strong safety in this case is going to basically have number 2 man-to-man as he gets vertical. And the corner is going to try to maintain outside leverage on number 1, and he ends up manning up number 1. The rock is going to wall and carry number 2.